Captain's log. Stardate 10-14-68.97. We have received a report that the Bolian freighter, the SS Azura, is more than 20 hours overdue for arrival at Earth's space dock. It may need assistance. Dana Brott is an experienced captain and the daughter of a former Starfleet officer. It's not like her to be out of contact. We are to find the Azura and see if they need aid or anything.
To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. Warp core containment field down. Radiation flooding ship. Communications and life support failing. Cannot eject warp core. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
Time. The ultimate frontier. These are the stories of the temporal agents. Their mission? To correct all anomalies, to keep space-time intact, and to boldly go where no one has gone before.
You're being recruited as a temporal agent. Since you're dead, we're giving you a role identity. Oh.
Klingons.
To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. We're being pursued by Orion raiders. Crew injured, taking heavy fire. Dropping out of warp near your coordinates. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
Temet, keep tracking that distress signal. Right. Full impulse. Several light attack craft on an intercept course. We'll need to deal with them before we can render aid to this. Full power to shields. Helm, take us in range. Bring us around. Torpedoes launch. Take us into the Azura. Torpedoes. Take out that last one. Perfect. Captain, detecting elevated radiation levels on the Azura. I've alerted the transporter chief of the situation. She can brief you before you beam over to the Azura. Away, team. Report to the transporter room.
Captain, I'm concerned about the radiation on the Azura. She might have some damage to the warp core, but our sensors can't pick up enough to determine exactly what you'll find over there. I'm sure I can send you and the away team to the ship safely, but getting you back might be a problem until the Azura's critical damage is repaired. Step on the transporter pad when you're ready to go, and be careful, sir.
Try to keep a lock on us and prepare to transport survivors. Let's get to work. Energize. Sir, I'm picking up multiple life signs. Some of them are the Azura's captain and crew, but the rest are Orion. Plasma leaks are blocking our path to the survivors. We will need to use the consoles to safely vent the plasma. Rescuing survivors is our top priority. Let's get this plasma out of the way. Pick stuff up like that. The crew member is critically injured and you do not have the training needed to assist them. Dang. Alright, let's keep moving, team. Keep your eyes peeled. Stay on alert. There we go. Keep moving. Perfect. Alright, let's get this last plasma leak. Okay, let's get to those survivors. Scanning the warp core, Captain. Catastrophic failure of antimatter containment. Warp core breach is imminent. Captain, unless the breach is contained, the Azura will be destroyed.
We hit an Orion ambush on our way to K7. We lost our weapons almost immediately, and then we took a direct hit near engineering. Our warp engine's magnetic antimatter containment field failed. We had no choice but to drop shields and use the power to try to stabilize the containment field. As As soon as the shields were down, Orions boarded the ship. I'll never let those green pirates have the Azura. Please, take my crew to safety. I'll keep trying to stabilize the warp core. If I'm lucky, I can buy you some time.
I'll help your crew. Oops. Klingons. What do they want?
It is no surprise that the cowardly Orions cannot even handle raiding a freighter. But their call for assistance has given us a chance for glorious combat.
Okay. Captain, there must be a cloaked Klingon vessel in the area. We should alert the ship. Crimson Fury, we have Klingons. I guess I won't be able to save the ship. Don't have the tactical skill. Come on, get to the transporter. We're right behind you. Away team to Crimson Fury, are you ready to transport? The Azura's radiation levels are returning to normal. The survivors of the Azura's crew are on the transporter pad. We don't have much time. Get these people off this ship now! We have them, sir. Sensors detect Orion reinforcements on the way. Captain, we need you back on the bridge. Sorry, I couldn't do more for you. Godspeed, Captain. Nolan, the Crimson Fury, beam us up. Bridge. Captain, incoming message from the Klingons. Putting on screen.
Leave now and do what's good for you, Starfleet. We are taking this ship, her crew, and her cargo.
The Azura and her crew are under Starfleet's protection. Bring us about. Swing us around, Helm. Captain, we need to get within range and try to get a transporter lock on Captain Brott. We'll save Captain Brott.
Attempting to get a transporter lock on Captain Brott, sir. Boosting containment. We have that.
Just in time. Captain Brott is safely aboard, sir, and just in time, too. We've got her just before the ship exploded. Captain Brott has requested that we take her and her crew to Sector Space. Starfleet will get them home from there. She said she would be happy to speak to you if you wish. I'll speak with the captain.
You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
What was the Azura's mission?
The Azura was a transport ship, best in the quadrant. Mostly I hauled medical supplies or farming equipment, but I had room in the cargo bays for a little of everything. I have one customer who is just crazy for Tranya. I don't save the galaxy on a regular basis like you Starfleet types do, but hauling cargo is a good way to make a living. I'm helping people in my own way.
I have another question.
You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
What happened to the Azura?
We have been having trouble with the warp core for a few days. I was hoping I could make it to the closest starbase, but when the containment field started to collapse, I used every bit of power we had to help stabilize it. The minute I rerouted power from the shields to the containment field, the Orions were there. For all I know, they detected I was in trouble and were waiting for the right time to pounce.
I have another question.
You saved my crew.
Tell me
Tell you
about
whatever I can.
the Orions.
There's thieves, pirates, and a whole lot of trouble if you ask me. Raiders have always been a danger to ships like mine, but the problem has gotten worse since the Orions allied with the Klingons. Now they think they can do anything to anyone. Someone needs to put a stop to these raids.
I have another question.
You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I
What
can.
will you do now?
Go back to Bellaris for a few weeks, I suppose. I have enough latinum saved up to get me back on my feet. As soon as I can get another ship, I'll be doing transport runs again. I have customers waiting. You saved my crew.
Thank you.
I'll tell you whatever I can.
That is all, Captain. Helm, take us home.